am you. Everything that you have been through, the same thing happened to me. Don't scream.
This is only the beginning.
Thank you.
My first question is, if you now crashed from an airplane to an island, have you learned from your experience on the show that could help you?
Smoke a ciggy as you're going down.
Focus is going down.
Well, I'm going to take a page from the boys' playbook, you know. I would take a food preserver.
Great idea.
Is that
I
what would that even be?
Lots and lots of snacks.
I'm such a woman. I don't know how to
little
preserve
Tupperware
food.
containers. I just know how to find it. The hunter-gatherer.
Yeah.
Boiling
I know how to
water, I
eat.
think, was a big one I remembered.
You'd bring water. You'd bring
Like
boiled
yeah,
water.
like-
Jenna.
No, like
Yeah,
when you
Jenna's
put it in
got
the fire and it
water, I've
like
got the
purifies it.
snacks.
Yeah.
Sophia can preserve it. We're ready.
I bring boiled water.
I'm guessing we're all just going down together then.
Yeah, I guess the thing is we wouldn't survive very long.
So, how can you compare how the boys reacted versus the girls? And if the girls and boys were together in the first place, do you think that we would be watching a season of Love Island or Survivor?
I'm sorry, that was so funny to me. I think in terms of how the boys act versus the girls act, I think you're really just going to see the dynamic of how the difference in thinking. And that is a good question. If they were to come together, I don't know if it'd be Love Island, possibly, maybe not. I have no clue. What do you think, Sarah?
I mean, yeah, I think just I can speak for the Girls Island. There are definitely things that pull people together, as we've seen in season 1, and push us apart. And I think the same could be said if there was going to be a mashup, if we had been together from season 1, episode 1. Yeah, and I think as much as you talked about differences, Rain, I think that although they are different islands, there are some similarities, I think. And it's up to the audience, the viewers, to decide how they feel about Gretchen's experiment and how they think the islands have dealt with the challenges that they were met with.
I think definitely a Survivor season.
Survivor season for sure.
Yeah.
Love meeting the boys. We all have like friendly kind of competition against each other. We're all kind of just joking around, and I think it would turn into a Survivor season. Absolutely.
Well,
We'd all
Sarah
get
and
very
Rain
competitive.
answer that would be a Love Island. So.
They had a different
Love
view.
Island.
I don't know what they were looking at, where their vantage point was.
Because they both want to be with me, guys. That's
Where
it.
did they see? Oh, right, that's right. They're both in love
Yeah.
with Shannon.
Yes.
I forgot. It's a secret.
Both islands. There's 2 islands.
There's 2 Love Islands.
Sarah
They're both secretly like, well, Love Island, but.
So, how was the feeling of not having a wig on this job, and how was the experience to shoot a season where you couldn't use your hand?
So as far as the natural hair experience, I was very liberated. I think it was something I was really looking forward to, because you don't always get the opportunity to in Hollywood, for numerous reasons, just old, ways of thinking, but also a lot of people don't necessarily know how to do textured hair. So to have someone there that knows how to do it, and have a show that's willing to make sure that someone's there that knows how to do it, so that I could have that representation out there for other individuals watching the show, is really important to me. And then as far as you working without a hand this season, that was a journey. It was definitely a lot more difficult, so to speak, than I even thought. I knew, okay, I'm not gonna have a hand. But to actually go through it and do it with special effects, there were so many times where they were like, okay, everybody at the scene, we just have to do a pass on Rain's plan for special effects. Like those after every single scene. So it was definitely a process, but I think it looks really cool. It ended up looking really great for the show and telling that part of the story.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.